All right. This one's certainly going to be a bad episode.
It's a bad one that should be over in 5 minutes. You wanted to see how bad it is? This is my cold open question.
Yeah.
You ever not wear underwear for like pleasure?
What? But for pleasure? What are you talking about?
I'm saying casually. Have you ever made the choice to say, no underwear today, going commando? You ever do that? You're considering it?
What are you talking about? Like, if I wear pajamas, I won't wear underwear.
You won't wear pajama pants you'll go no underwear with
pajamas. Yeah. Why not? I think it's hotter that way. I think that's I do that.
What if you have company? What if you have company? No underwear.
Yeah, why not?
So you're telling me you've been commando around me?
Around you? I think probably. Yeah. You gotta. What does it say? What does that say about me, huh? That you can't tell. Da 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 da. I hope this isn't your first time watching the show, because it's usually a lot better than this. Imagine this goes viral.
Hey guys, welcome back to a special edition of the Bells and Whistles podcast. Ryan Quigley, Ephraim Bernie. We were going to meet today to have.
Wait, so you've never gone commando for pleasure? Get your rocks off.
I really can't say that I have. I don't wear underwear under like a bathing suit. I won't wear underwear.
Do people wear underwear under their bathing suits?
Yeah, it's a genre of people who believe that they ought to.
Wow.
You know how the bathing suit has a liner that keeps all the boys together?
Keeps everybody, in tip-top shape.
Spick and span. And there's a genre of people who cut out the liners and will wear underwear instead.
That seems a little...
Their testes are too sensitive. I say that, and what I say to that is that you're not really a man.
They don't want to feel like they're part of like a big group of salmon being hoisted up at the end of Finding Nemo.
Guys, we'd like to apologize. To start off immediately, and then we'll get into the hard-hitting topics. Right?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
First, an apology that we're doing this Zoom one. Ephraim was supposed to come over today, but I'm sick. Alas, I'm sick the past few days, and I had I had the fever, I had the aches. Now,
he had that. What is that? I wanted to say. That fever that just won't quit. Gets you dancing, gets you in the mood for love.
So I apologize that I sound like shit, and I apologize that this podcast is going to be shit because it's admittedly very half-assed because I'm sick and Ephraim's tired. He's rehearsing for a show called Chester Bailey.
Oh yeah,
buy tickets for it yet?
Oh yeah, you can buy tickets for it. We're selling out fast, folks.
Maybe we put that in the description.
Yeah, we'll put
because you guys the Irish Rep needs Bellhop Productions help, don't they? They really need us.
I think it's about time that we combine our forces. They've got the quality and we've got the quantity.
Speaking of the thank you that we have, is that we have to thank you for 350 on YouTube subscribers and 450 on Instagram. How about that?
This is really exciting.
Say to the people?
Well, for a second, I was ready to thank them, and then it went down to 349. Did you see that? We lost.
I did.
We lost one.
Unsubscribed quick.
So they found out what our plans were, and they were like, ah! But no, today we got up to 355. People seem to like that clip about me. Talking about some girl,
your chutzpah,
my little chutzpah
clip thing.
Yeah.
No, man, it's cool. And I was thinking about it before. I was like, and the honest truth, if you told Ephraim, you said, hey, Ephraim and I, like, hey, when do you think you'd have 300-400 people following you? We would have guessed that
6 months ago.
Yeah, no, we would have hoped for like February 2017. and we didn't get there, and we forever gave up on the idea.
Oh, sure.
But now we're chipping away, and we're happy to be there, and we're not going to thank you anymore. You're not going to hear it from us. Here's to 500 on both. How about that?
How about that, gang? We're steadily approaching.
And I know everybody's going to think, Ryan, do you have COVID? The truth is, the person that I don't think that I have COVID.
No.
I don't think I have COVID at all.
No.
But I'm going to go ahead and test anyway on camera.
Yeah.
To show you people. And it's going to be an at-home COVID test, which I'm pretty sure people say doesn't matter anymore.
No, well, I think, first of all, a lot of people are saying that COVID doesn't matter anymore.
Which is not us. We're on the right side of history.
We're staunch. I would be over there right now if I believed. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Do you think if I make you laugh during this, it skews the results?
I don't know. I'm crying already.
Yeah, just like me doing this podcast. Do you have to count? You're counting to 15, right?
I think I'm around 9 or 10 seconds. 30,
okay.
12.
Okay.
13.
Hey,
14,
10, 9,
15.
8. Okay, so you got that.
All right, I got to the other side now.
Do you go up? You're in complete control of this. Can you not? You don't need to go up that high.
Are you sure?
I don't know.
You're
the
making
doctors.
that up.
No, when I go to the doctors and they do it, they're just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
No, you see, I went in once. Fuck. Holy shit.
What a quality podcast this is.
When I went to the podcast, they fucking know. They scratch my fucking my
I know sometimes they do. I like to go to the ones that are like a bunch of people on the side of the road, and they'll do
That's
it.
enough. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, so now I have to put it in the little.
Oh, the little vial.
I have a little
vial.
vial.
Dr. Jekyll, Mister. What do you think is in there, huh?
I really hope that it's just saline solution. It's just a fucking lie.
Do you think if you drink it, you turn into the Hulk?
It's true. I really hope. What if I put it in here and one of the aliens from Lilo and Stitch popped out? Hey guys, this is what you came here for.
Do you remember in the Lilo and Stitch TV series? Do you remember watching that?
Look at how I'm stirring this.
What happened did you say about it, dear?
All right, that's enough of that, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you talking about the Lilo and Stitch TV series? Did you watch that, or are you talking about the movie?
I think I'm talking about the Lilo and Stitch TV series where you'd hope for a new alien.
Every time. Yeah, I loved that.
I love that too.
And
I tried to create one once.
There was the one that just made sandwiches. Do you remember that?
Oh, he was a good guy, but he spoke English. He had command over the English language.
he spoke English, and didn't he sound kind of like Mike Birbiglia?
And then the funniest part is, if you looked into the lore ever, he was the second most powerful one behind Stitch.
I remember.
He just didn't have motivation.
Yeah, he just didn't care. Yeah.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 3 drops are in. In 15 minutes, we'll know.
You put the little nipple on it.
Here we have it. The drops are in. 15 minutes.
The drops are in.
Did I set a timer for 15 minutes, or do you
yeah? I was kind of hoping this episode would be done before 15 minutes.
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe we'll use this as a way to end it.
Yeah.
But hey, we wanted to talk about
there's big news out there. There's lots of big important things to talk about these days.
Huge news that pertains to us. People don't realize.
Well, we started out. We wanted to talk about Adam Levine, but then something even more important started happening over the last couple of days, huh?
Adam Levine also. Talk about something that's not interesting at all. Talk about something. You're telling me that Adam Levine was out having sex with women? What? You're telling me the 2-time over world sexiest man was out there fucking, who's a rock star with Maroon 5, who, by the way, should put it to rest already. Maroon 5,
yeah.
I've said this time.
Don't you like some of their songs? Don't you like Payphone and whatnot?
No. It was She Will Be Loved, Harder to Breathe, and then everything else can go scratch. And then you're even the one that's even the one with Cardi B. What's it called?
Oh,
Girls Like You.
What if Adam Levine sang WAP?
I wouldn't put it past him. Why not?
Regardless, anyway,
Ned, what's his last name? Ned Sanders?
Ned Fulmer.
Ned Fulmer.
Ned Flanders.
Ned Fulmer of the Try Guys has defiled his family.
I know.
Has coveted another man's wife, someone who nobody's heard of. It's very sweet. In every article, they'll be like, and it was with Alex of Food Babies. And I'm like, it might as well be Ephraim of Bellhop. Who gives a single fuck?
Wish it was me. I wish I was the one. Imagine how many followers we'd get.
I know, right? It'd be crazy. Well, no, apparently it's bad for her career. She's not doing too well. It's unfortunate.
Well, she broke up her engagement.
I know, because she was out sucking face with Ned Flim Flam of Try Guys in a nightclub. Did you see the picture?
I did see the picture. I thought the picture was. I thought my girlfriend sent it to me because she's eating all this up, I texted her back. I'm like, this is pretty hot. I'm for this now.
Is it impressive that they were trying to hide it for the longest time, and the internet just sort of organically excavated everything?
Well, isn't that also a little bit terrifying? Imagine trying to hide anything, and if you're famous enough, the internet's just like, all right, well, we've got you now.
Yeah, damn fucking right they do.
Yeah. But also, if there was ever a guy that really nobody cared about.
The thing is, his whole and the Twitter is out for people who are outraged.
They're out for blood. Yeah,
I would say you guys need to calm down and find something else to do. That'd be my first message. The second message is that they're well within their right to say is his whole brand was that he loved his wife.
Yeah, no, you ever go and look at some the last couple of days I've been looking at all the videos that have come out where it's literally just him talking about his wife the whole time.
I know, he won't shut up. There's video compilations about, every time he says my wife, and the video is like 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
Of just him saying my wife.
He's like Borat.
I know.
I know. I'm sure I'm the first person to make that joke. No, this is the thing with me. I've been waiting for years for the Try Guys to fuck up.
We've been making fun of the Try Guys since we've ever turned a camera on.
It's true. If you go back, hey, longtime listeners, if you go back and listen to a since canceled TV series named Straight White Guilt that used to be on our channel, we talked. Some of our first bits are about the Try Guys.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think so. Well, not really.
What jokes did we have about the Try Guys
in one of the? Well, remember in one of the episodes we have we said Keith from the Try Guys was commenting on our videos and leaving us hate mail.
That's always a go-to for you.
This is the thing. This is what I'm leading up towards. I don't like the Try Guys, but specifically I don't like Keith from the Try Guys.
Ephraim hates Keith from the Try Guys, and a common insult that Ephraim will throw at a guy is you'll say that someone looks like Keith from the Try Guys. You've said that about multiple people. I know you're thinking of at least one or two right now that you've said looks like Keith from Try Guys. And it gets me every time because it's a perfectly just distant enough from reality reference.
Yeah.
And he's a weird looking guy.
Yeah. This is the other thing. At this point, I have no reason to not like him. In fact, I didn't have a reason the first time. I just didn't like the way he looked. I thought something about him looked shifty. I thought he was going to sell me a broken watch.
Oh my God. My favorite, of course, is we in our other canceled show, Clickbait the Show, when we wrote our show Bible, there was an episode dedicated where we would make fun of the Try Guys, where we had that universe's version of the Try Guys, and we named them the Give It a Go Gang. Which to this day might be the best joke I've ever written.
Do you remember again, more jokes for people that don't know anything about our history? Do you remember what that episode was about?
Not at all.
It was your character went to YouTube.com headquarters and you had to go through like a triathlon of challenges.
I had to do feats of strength, right?
And you had to fight against the Give It a Go gang.
I had to try. Yeah, they were the final bosses. I had to defeat them.
Just imagine if you had to, if you're just like Gladiator.
Yeah,
you've made it through. You fought off lions and rhinoceroses. And you get to the final round, and it's the 4 Try Guys, and they're all in their shirtless, various states of dad bod. And they've got one of them's got a mace.
One of them's got a lion's fur, like a lion's mane. type thing. Oh, that's funny.
But my thing with the Try Guys was that Ned was not one of the ones that I knew. I knew Eugene and I knew Keith. I liked Eugene. I hated Keith. And then the other two guys were completely interchangeable to me. I did not know any. Yeah. One had glasses and one was Ned.
I think I have an argument. I think if everybody's honest with themselves, everybody had like a brief period where they watched the Try Guys or they watched BuzzFeed.
I liked BuzzFeed.
Yeah, everybody had a period of their life where they either liked BuzzFeed and they snuck. Everybody did. So this is like an iconic thing.
Yeah.
I checked their channel today. They have like 8 million subscribers.
They're huge. Oh, they're huge.
And I'm like, who the fuck is still watching the Try Guys? Who the fuck is watching Try Guys?
What are they trying anymore?
I know. What are they doing?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, a lot of people have made the joke that this is all just them trying to, Try Guys try ruining their marriages and stuff like that. Like this is all just part of the video.
Oh, that would be cool.
But I mean, cool,
that would I would respect them for that.
Yeah, I don't think they would.
But there's something like the last 2 videos, like you can see. This is how shows how insane people are. You can very clearly see that they've edited Ned out of all the videos. Did you get to that?
Oh no,
yeah, like he's in the
they were
background
anticipating this.
Yeah, like he's definitely in it, but they've edited him out.
Wow,
it's fucking cool, man.
I've
read like 2 or 3 Twitter threads, so I'm very educated on the topic. But man,
I like that. What if we started doing that with us?
You watch the podcast and it's just like this. You're like, what's happening with Ryan?
But also, isn't this none of our business? Isn't this really hardly any of our business?
100%. The one thing, because did you see the statements that they released?
I did see that. They released those like right before we started filming this, I think.
Yeah, something like that. And the thing that kind of shocked me is that the Try Guys statement, it was like, and we don't see a path forward to working together.
That's crazy. That is pretty.
And I'm
crazy.
like, maybe you just work with them and you tell them, hey man, what you really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Like my thing is like, imagine all of the athletes in the world, that make way more money than the Try Guys ever
had to
will.
Quit playing because they cheated on their wives,
which they do daily.
Yeah,
certainly.
Which is not a good thing. It's
not a good thing, of course.
Yeah,
but I mean, it's just a weird. It's a weird stand for the Try Guys to take against marital infidelity. Like, hey guys, we're cutting out 25% of what we've built.
I do wonder if the whole thing isn't that they're like, man, like we refuse to accept infidelity, because listen, when you're as famous as the Try Guys, when you're as hot as the Try Guys are,
yeah, sure.
I'm sure they're all kind of, picking up boys, girls left and right, like, I don't know. I hope not. I hope that's not what the case is. Right. But I do wonder if, because it was Ned's only thing that he brought to the table, like they're just like oh man, like there really isn't any point in keeping him around. Like, what's he gonna talk about now?
I suppose so, but I mean, imagine having a relationship that is so public.
Yeah.
Like these guys like feign being best friends and partners for life. Like they took the risk of leaving BuzzFeed to go out on their own together, right? Whatever. And imagine just because you're out fucking somebody else.
I know, it kind of dispels any magic you might have had about their friendship.
Right. Seriously. Like you'd think that you'd be like, man, what you did was pretty fucked up, but we're gonna like stay by you. At least you have this. But I mean, I don't know. And also, wouldn't it have just been like a good opportunity? Like, wouldn't it be, imagine if they released a 45-minute video of the 4 of them and the wife and the fucking girl from Food Babies sitting at a table hashing it out.
Yeah.
Imagine the money they would. I would watch every single stupid video. I sure as hell didn't watch their last video.
The Try Guys try reconciling their differences.
Try Guys, I guess he was out trying some new pussy.
The Try Guys try getting laid.
Trying guys, how about trying gals?
Oh.
We just become insult comics.
Bada bing. No, but the thing that I keep thinking, right? Which is the one that I feel, obviously you have to feel bad for Ariel, is the wife's name, right?
Oh, that's terrible.
You have to feel bad for her.
Do you want to know the honest truth?
Well, we might have the same perspective on this.
We almost certainly don't.
Okay. Who's
to say she's not out fucking somebody else, but just didn't get caught?
I mean, she certainly should. She certainly should be, because she's definitely the better looking one in the relationship.
She deserves a good porking, eh? Go ahead.
She deserves a good night on the town. No. What I was going to say, this is my kind of like, this is my anti-internet comment of the day. Don't you kind of think if all of this wasn't as public as it was, they could try and reconcile and save this marriage? But now she almost certainly has to break up with him. Everybody is involved in this now, you know? Like, don't you think we're all watching and we're all like...
I do get it. I mean, where my mind always goes is if Bill and Hillary could do it and make fool everybody into making believe that their love is still intact. Like, who's to say that fucking these people that people have not thought of in 6 years can do whatever the fuck they want? Like, I mean, be honest.
I don't know. Even Ned
from the Try Guys himself didn't think people would care because he was sucking face with the girl in the nightclub.
Do you think they did? What? So we have to figure that they must have done more than kiss, right?
Ephraim, I don't think they just kissed. I don't think that two adults just stopped at kissing at the nightclub.
I have to kind of believe, if I don't want my reality to shatter, that that the two of them were only just holding hands.
You don't think that they were intimate? You don't think they, did I ever tell you I went to, I went to Catholic high school, obviously. I've said that a million times now. There was an offensive lineman that won a Super Bowl with the Giants. I can't remember what his name is, but he's some Catholic.
Ned Fulmer.
Yeah, sure. He's some Catholic, sort of advocate these days. So they were just like, hey, guys, we're going to call you into like an auditorium, into the school theater, and this guy's going to give a presentation.
Okay.
And this guy gave a presentation on, just without telling us what was going to happen, he gave a presentation on why premarital sex was bad. So the first thing he gets up, he goes, hey, I'm so-and-so from the Giants. Here's my ring. At the end, I'll let you come up, and whoever wants to touch the ring can touch the ring.
Yeah,
and I go, okay.
Wow.
Oh, wait. Timer's over, but we'll finish the story.
Okay, sure. Keep us on the edge of our seats.
And then he goes, this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about why you shouldn't have premarital sex. But I'm letting you know, I'm not going to say sex because it makes me uncomfortable.
It turns me on too much.
Probably. From here on out, I'm going to refer to it as the marital embrace. Which is just beautiful writing. And then this was the gimmick he did, right? He goes, okay, everybody come up. Everybody come up, all right?
Everybody do the hokey poke.
Hey, I need like 4 or 5 kids.
Yeah.
And then he'd give you a cup of water, and he'd give you an Oreo.
Okay.
And he'd say, and he separated into 2 groups, and he was like, okay, you, I want you to chew this Oreo, but don't swallow it. Chew the Oreo. Okay, ready? Spit it into the cup. Okay, spit it into the cup.
Okay.
Right, so now it's this fucking black goo of spit. Disgustingness. And he goes, okay, great. He goes, you and you, the two with the 2 clean cups of water, pour it in. You see how that's clean? Hey, you with the Oreo fucking saliva thing, pour it into her cup. And you pour it into her, and her cup's all disgusting. And he goes, you see? The marital embrace, when you haven't done it before, is clean like their water. You don't want the fucking Oreo shit from fucking, do you?
Wow.
That was his big pitch.
I gotta be honest. If I had a choice between clean water and sweet old dirty Oreo water, catch me drinking that Oreo water every time.
All right.
Let's see. How you doing, buddy boy?
Oh boy, it's a very faint line.
Oh no. Wow.
Get a load of that.
What do you think? Guys, I think we got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. All right, well, there you go.
We got him. Well, there you go, everybody. It's a good thing I didn't go over there. That's all I can
say. I'm okay, guys. Thanks for the support. So that's that.
Wow. All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, thanks so much, pal. I appreciate you. But anyway,
you will be remembered.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what's next on the docket? Did we cover all the Try Guy stuff?
I'm trying to think. Well, the last thing I guess, like, do you feel like she has to stay with him, or do you think that just
it's
like
to
finish that? Well, but don't you think that there's kind of now this pressure? Their entire fan base is online, kind of saying what an awful dickhead this guy is, which I'm sure all of them are dickheads, including Keith, probably mostly Keith, but. But I just wonder, I really do wonder if I think people might slaughter her if she stays with him.
I mean,
and it's not like who really cares. But a lot of these people's livelihoods are built into, whether or not the people online like them.
But like, that's sort of what I'm saying. I mean, like, I think regardless, they're not going to be in the public eye for quite some time.
Yeah.
Like the damage, like I don't think either of them are going to appear in a video anytime soon.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it's kind of just like, I don't know, like what, it's not even like worth answering right now. I don't think if she wants to stay with him, she's going to stay with him. Because at the end of the day, they have 2 young kids, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
2 young fucking kids. And that, I mean,
I don't know how young are those kids really?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
They're not infinite. They can walk.
They can walk out of that home. That's all I got to say.
Sure.
No. I mean, like, look, there's a lot of different, but it feels crazy to me. I can't imagine what it must feel like to have like the realization of like your family unit, like what on earth the collateral that's going to be. And at the same time, you have the entire world looking at you. And again, you're not an important or interesting person. So imagine like when Bill and Hillary had it, at least they were kind of fun.
No, I don't know about that. Bill was always fun.
Yeah.
Bill was always a hoot. Hillary, I don't know how fun Hillary ever was, unfortunately.
I think she had a great time.
I don't know. Again, listen, because a lot of people come to this podcast to figure out how they feel about things, right? My piece is leave them alone. But also, I think the people that are making Twitter threads keep making them because I enjoy them. Yeah. But hey, because also Ned and Ariel, they probably watch the podcast. They're probably fans.
Keith is certainly in the comments making a comment right now.
You guys do what's best for you. That's what I'll say. Do what's best.
This is real. Again, it really has nothing to do with us in the end of the day. Except we did have a partnership coming up with the Try Guys, and now we have to because our channel staunchly defends the sanctity of marriage. We do have to cancel that upcoming event.
We do.
Imagine how crazy it would be if he was our next guest.
I can imagine. Ned, we have a very special guest.
Oh boy. Philanthropist.
I hear you're doing a lot of. You go out in public a lot.
I think. I think when Marquise comes on, I think Marquise is supposed to be our next guest. I'm going to say he's a Try Guy.
You should.
The newest member of the Try Guys.
Newest member of the Try Guys, exactly. Hey, so should we move on to the next topic?
Yeah. No, what are we at now? How long have we been doing this bullshit? Yeah, no, keep going. We got time.
Hey, so I saw Don't Worry, Darling. Have you heard of this film?
Oh, love it.
You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it, but I love the drama. I love all the little hijinks going on.
I'll be totally honest. I haven't paid attention to one lick of the. I know there was something of Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine.
Yeah.
And passive aggressive answers and people
Miss
having
Flo.
sex with people having sex with Olivia Wilde, things of that nature. I understand all of that.
Yeah.
Right?
Things that that you were taught about in Catholic school to avoid.
If people are asking my opinion on the film, okay,
Yeah.
I give it a solid. Okay, it wasn't a terrible movie. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Wasn't a terrible movie.
Okay.
Perfectly. Who cares? It was.
Yeah.
It was interesting enough. It was a fun twist. Slightly underwhelming. There was a lot of stuff in there that I didn't appreciate. But que sera, sera.
Is there something that you could talk about on the podcast without spoiling it?
So Florence Pugh has these visions.
Sure.
Right? These visions that she can't quite understand, and they all come to life. I'm not going to spoil a damn thing on the
It's
podcast.
like out of the dance class when like the little ballerinas are coming at her and stuff like that.
And there are snippets of them where like the ballerinas become like zombie ballerinas.
Yeah, yeah.
And I expected there to be like a payoff involving that.
Oh, there's not a payoff?
Nothing that ever explains them being zombies.
Oh, wow.
That's the closest thing to a spoiler you get. But
Yeah.
it was just so you scared the shit out of me for the zombies that didn't even need to be there.
Yeah.
That's all. That's my biggest beef.
Metaphorical though. You know, she's being zombified.
How about you shut the fuck up?
She's being bimbified.
Yassified.
What a terrible word. Bimbification.
I think you're the only one using it, bud.
Oh no, I read too many Twitter timelines.
I know you do. I know you fucking do.
About Ned Fulmer.
My biggest beef with the movie,
yeah,
is that, and then I'm gonna get some heat for this.
Okay.
My biggest beef with the movie is that I was never, and nobody should ever believe that Harry Styles and Florence Pugh would ever be a couple.
Wow, really?
Totally off base. Unbelievable.
In what way? Just personality-wise or looks? You don't think they look good together?
Looks, purely based on looks. Florence Pugh is a perfectly beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Beautiful actress, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, no, hugs and kisses. If Florence Pugh was next to me, I probably look like a cretin, okay? But objectively speaking, this is not an unreasonable take. Harry Styles is about 2 ticks hotter than Florence Pugh.
Wow! Oh my God!
Yes or no? Yes or no? Tell me.
I'm gonna be perfectly frank with you. I don't know what Florence Pugh looks like.
Oh, this is good.
No, I've seen the trailer. I think I know she's the blonde girl from Midsommar, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you haven't seen that, so neither one of us really know. We're both stabbing at the dark here. I'm pretty sure that I've seen her. I think a lot of people love Florence Pugh, so we're
I don't know who that.
We're dipping our toe in the muddy waters here. But she's always seemed like a perfectly pretty girl.
Perfectly pretty girl.
But I think
Harry
Styles is internationally recognized as a sex symbol.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It would be hard to, compete.
If I'm allowed a heteroflexible moment, Harry Styles and Florence Pugh. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's Florence Pugh.
That's Florence Pugh.
Okay, yes.
It's just it was an unbelievable thing. And I know people are going to say, "Hey, Ryan, stop calling women ugly." First of all, I'm not. I'm telling you, Florence Pugh, Harry Styles is just hotter, and I wouldn't be able to. You never would be able to get me to believe that. Here's my other. I'll flip the coin on you. This is my other example because I came up on it, and I could come up with many if you gave me the time. Every time in Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David is dating some fucking 11 smoke show, I was always like, "This is stupid."
It's completely unbelievable. No, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Absolutely off base.
But maybe that's part of the thing. Maybe is that not part of the show? Maybe that not Larry David, but like the movie he tricks her. He gets her with his androgynous good looks.
It makes more sense as the movie presses on.
Okay.
I understand all that. I'm not going to spoil it for you.
Does he kiss Chris Pine?
No, he never kisses Chris Pine.
Oh,
Chris
that
Pine
would have
is
been
actually
why I was going to go. I hear he's very good.
Chris Pine is actually excellent in it.
Yeah.
Chris Pine,
underrated actor. I feel a fairly underrated actor.
He was damn good. He was damn good.
What about
weird ending? His arc ended in a weird way.
Okay.
But, yeah.
What about Harry? Do you think Harry Styles is good in it? Because maybe that's the thing. Maybe he's hot, but she's a good actress, and that's why they're together in the movie.
I cannot say that Harry Styles was good, but he wasn't terrible.
Okay.
He wasn't terrible.
Is Florence good?
She's good. She's
okay.
good. Again, the movie
it's hard to tell
amazing.
a lot of the time. If it's a bad movie, yeah.
Hey,
but it's not a bad movie, but it wasn't amazing.
It wasn't a bad movie. Wasn't a bad movie. Wasn't a phenomenal movie. If you were looking for something to scratch, sort of like the mystery horror, sci-fi, thriller kind of itch, perfectly fine. But it wasn't anything spectacular.
Okay.
Come the fuck out. Hey, but speaking of things that you can't tell, I also watch. This is a movie review channel.
It is. This is our crossover with the Pack Cast.
The Pack Cast. Hey,
boys, come on in.
Yeah, boys. Logan. I watched. You ever hear the movie called Elvis?
Oh, talk about movies that are a movie, huh?
I watched the movie called Elvis about the titular character is Elvis Presley.
Michael Jackson.
It's about B.B. King.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, cool movie.
Yeah.
But for the life of you, unless you were there, because I haven't done any research because I haven't cared to. You can't tell if it's good or not.
What do you mean unless you were with Elvis?
Ephraim, first of all, whatever the fuck Tom Hanks is doing is questionable at best. Tom Hanks is in a fat suit and he's walking around talking like this for some fucking reason. And you find out eventually that it's supposed to be like this what's it called? Eastern European, Slavic sort of thing.
Sure, yeah.
You find out it's supposed to be like a Dutch thing or something.
Transylvania.
Yeah, exactly. And you're like, I don't know if this is good, but you ever watch Inventing Anna or parts of Inventing Anna?
Oh no, that's the same. He's using the same accent.
It's a similar vibe of you're like, what the fuck are you doing? And you're like, you're either doing a terrible job or you're doing some absolutely flawless impression. There's no in between where you're just like kind of hitting it. Like it was confusing. And then Austin Butler, like he looks like Elvis. He like when he sings, it sounds like Elvis. Yeah. But when he's talking, it's straight up Johnny Bravo. It's straight up him going, "Oh, mama." Yeah, no. And you're just like, I don't know if this is. And then later on in the movie, they show a clip of like the actual Elvis speaking, like doing a speech, and he's speaking perfectly normal.
That's the thing. I don't think Elvis actually sounded that distinct.
No, but in the movie, he sounds like, Daddy, come on.
You know what's wrong?
Hey, Scylla. And you say, I don't know what's real.
Do they have Priscilla Presley? Does she pop up?
Priscilla, yeah, no, and she's welcome on the podcast anytime.
She's welcome on the podcast anytime.
Priscilla Presley.
Michael Jackson's daughter. Oh no, she married Michael Jackson.
Oh my God. Oh dear. That's all that rivals Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil, Dr. Oz.
Elvis Presley famously married Blanket. No.
And then the last thing I say, my favorite part of the movie is right before Elvis dies at the end.
Yeah.
They put Austin Butler in a fat suit and they show Elvis all fat singing a song. Yeah. He's got a double chin and he's singing and he's wobbling about.
Yeah.
And, it was beautiful. But no, it was cool.
I kind of don't you think this is my controversial take. Oh, but Baz Luhrmann, come on. He's a little bit of he's the director. He's the one who directed it. Baz Luhrmann, a little bit of a style over substance kind of guy, don't you think? I know people might crucify me in the comments because he did Romeo plus Juliet and he did The Great Gatsby. Like these are his kind of films.
Sure. And that's what but that's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I think I would prefer that it looked the way it did. It was an experience. It's him performing Viva Las Vegas and stuff. Yeah. You're just like, okay, that's cool. That's cool. And you see Elvis evolve over the years. There's not really any story that anybody will ever be surprised by. I mean, they
like, I don't know. I think Elvis has a genuinely pretty interesting life. You know, I don't know. I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
What? I mean, he's a superstar that took over the world, and he had a drug problem and ruined his marriage and died.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's cool that Tom Hanks tried to steal all this money and stuff from him.
Yeah.
That was kind of interesting that I didn't know about. I didn't know who Colonel whatever his name was.
Sanders.
Colonel Sanders. Elvis makes that joke in a movie.
Okay.
And
good.
do you want to know the cool the funny, again, it goes back to like you can't really tell if it's a joke or not.
Yeah.
Elvis's first performance, and this is the last spoiler I'll give about the movie because I know you people want to hear about
we're crazy about it.
Is Elvis performs and like people can't tell if they like it or not yet. Like like you realize that he's a good singer as he goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And like before he's discovered or anything like that. And you see just one woman, she's just sitting there and then the boys are like angry like that, you know, they're jealous and everything. And the girl and she just fucking she couldn't help but scream because she was so wet or whatever. And you're just like, I don't know if that like it's a funny moment.
Listen, you know, like who are we? I've never had anybody scream because they were so wet because of me, but you know.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeah. Hey, Elvis took over the world, and what we were just trying to get to maybe we're 400 subscribers.
Maybe we're just a couple of jealous boys just like him, huh?
Yeah.
You know.
It's too bad.
It could be. It could be. I don't know. It's crazy. I haven't watched anything. I went and saw the Michael Jackson musical, which
no shit. How about that?
Just kind of like a comparison to that. I don't know. It's really good. I think you know, that guy, that Miles Frost, the Tony Award winner, stupendous, absolutely stupendous doing. You do have to kind of wonder, like, second he quits that job, who on earth is gonna go see it?
You reckon either of us get a call?
There is a guy who plays.
There's White Boys number 2 and 3.
Yeah, White Boys number 2. There is a guy who plays Michael Jackson's like attorney or like his like financial guy. He's like who shows up, and he's like the one kind of dorky white guy. And we would absolutely murder that part.
Good to know.
We would just show up, and we're like, "Listen, Michael, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news."
Listen, Michael.
No, you know, like I think they're gonna have to have like a little boot camp where they set up like Michael Jackson impersonators, because like this has got to be the most physically demanding part anybody's ever done, and I don't know.
Really, it's that crazy.
Yeah, like he's singing. Michael Jackson wouldn't be able to do this thing. He's doing all of his greatest numbers back to back with like a picture perfect impersonation of him.
It's that good.
Yeah, it's really that good. But the thing that is kind of bonkers about it is that he's a young guy. He's like younger than us doing the part.
Really?
And yeah, exactly. And like, I don't know, like Michael Jackson is maybe supposed to be in his like 30s, late 30s when he's doing the part, when they're doing this bit. I'm not exactly sure what it is. So like they'll go back in time and have like younger Michael Jackson, and the guy who's playing younger Michael Jackson is like almost certainly older than the guy playing older Michael Jackson.
That's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah,
it's crazy how theater people do that shit.
I know.
Doesn't matter at all.
Me, I could never. As I get ready for, hey guys, please go see Chester Bailey.
Hey, link in description below. Buy your thing. You want to start wrapping it up, or we got more to talk about?
Unless you got any more fun movie takes. This was movie reviews. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry, I haven't had time to really help out with this. Not like I did much anyway. I'm gonna edit this episode though.
That's good stuff, because I don't feel like doing it because I have COVID now. Apparently.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Well, take another test. Come on.
Take another one.
Take another one for me.
Open.
Yeah, crack another one open.
Well, maybe I'll get a PCR tomorrow. I'll go to one of them tents.
See what happens. Go to one of them tents.
And I'll update everybody.
Yeah, we're all very worried.
Hey, if you made it this far into the YouTube video, please leave a like, will you, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hey, again, thanks so much for 350, but let's get to 400, 500, 1 million subscribers, will you?
Hey, all you guys who are unsubscribing from Try Guys, come on over our way. We have pretty similar content.
We're the try men. The attempt men.
We try your nerves.
But more importantly, if you ever want to support us, you can go into our. We have a Teespring. It's the first link below that you'll see.
It's
true.
You
can buy a T-shirt. You can buy a knapsack.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a bad, ugly mug.
Can you really buy a knapsack?
Not a nap. I keep calling it a knapsack, but what's it called? A tote bag.
A tote bag. Yes.
You can buy plenty of stuff, and we make a couple bucks on each thing. And of course, anytime you'll be walking around, people say, hey, "Bells and Whistles podcast, what is that garbage?" And you can say, "Oh, it is garbage," and you could give them our link. And
it's our least favorite show. I like to
exactly.
Represent them.
It'd be nice if you did that. And then we have a couple other channels. You want to tell them about it?
Oh, I love to talk a little bit about my other work. So yes, if you like the two of us, what I always suggest that you ought to do is after you've gone and you've bought a tote bag, head on over to a different channel. It's by the name of 3 Ways to Survive. We've got 2 videos on there. They're our most popular videos. Unfortunately, we will never contribute to them again. No. If you like that, if you like spooky stuff, if you like funny stuff, head on over there. It's with me. It's with my good friend Ryan Quigley. You haven't met him yet. It's also with my sister Gus Burney. We're the three little hosts of the whole thing.
3 Stooges.
The 3 Stooges, if you will. If you don't like that, if you don't want anything too scary, head on over to another fucking Let's Play. We got a video game channel, a little Let's Play thing. We've got games, huh? I think we've got maybe 1 video over there.
1.5.
1.5 if you're lucky. You go on over there if you like that kind of thing. Watch it. I think we're playing Pokemon Diamond. That'll be when they do the 3rd remake.
It'd be worth your time. It's true. Yeah. And then the last thing is if you're for those listening, audio style, dragon style, doggy style. For those listening, whether it's on Spotify, Apple, Google, technique. Android, whatever the fuck it is, please leave 5 stars and write up a review if you can. It helps us out a tremendous amount. I don't know if I mean that, but it'd be nice if you do. You got any final words for the nice people before I'll
just go and tell you, hey man, Ned, our hearts and our hearts and our thoughts and prayers are with you, Ned. Not really.
And Florence Pugh,
our thoughts and prayers.
I know I said some unkind words maybe this podcast, but I think that you're very special and beautiful inside and out. I just think
her and Adam Scott are gonna team up against you.
I know they're gonna. Yeah. I'm developing a list. It's too bad.
It's a hit list. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching, gang.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
See you around.
Do. This is the end of the show, and we like to ask you to subscribe. Oh, maybe I should have done. Wait, do the Try Guys have a theme song? I guess they don't. Maybe they do. Just imagine I sang the Try Guys theme song if they have one. I don't fucking know.